Hey guys, I just got done playing today and I recorded the interesting ones. I didn't record everyone because some of them would just be boring. So I tried to get the more interesting ones. I recorded 3 of them and each one's like a half hour or more. And so I think each one's going to be a different video. So I'll go ahead and start off because they're pretty long. I'll start off with the best one and then I'll work my way down. This one here I'm probably not going to be able to capture everything. It's just going to be really hard to capture everything that goes on. So it's a 2v2v2 and I ended up with the host. So this is me in this corner. I usually spawn here almost every time. I'm not sure why. And every time I pick this map, I always spawn here. But yeah, I ended up spawning with the host. So that's pretty cool. I go jet bikes because I looked at the competition. I was looking at the loading screen and I was like, not sure what would work here. So I decided to go jet bikes. Jet bikes works on pretty much anything. So I think 3 jet bikes are enough to kill a commander. So I'm trying to get some jet bikes going. So there's going to be a lot of talking on the chat, and there's going to be a lot of action going on. So it's going to be pretty hard for me to capture everything. So we have like 4 Imperial Guard players, Dark Eldar, Orc is the host, and yeah, get it started. Looks like Space Marines is the first one to leave their base. Good on them. I usually switch styles. I usually start out the match aggressive and then slowly become defensive. That's kind of my playstyle. So I'm proud of these guys for leaving the base. Necrons kind of has a slow start. You should have 4 generators. You should have 4 generators by now, not 2. Unless he's doing something weird. Okay, he's doing the obelisks. That's fair. Obelisks are nice. But yeah, kind of a slow micro. Guard on guard action. Every Imperial Guard player was pretty good. So, pretty intimidating. Space Marine guy's asking the Imperial Guard guy if they're new. What's interesting is every Imperial Guard player goes straight for grenades, which is something you don't see too often. And here's a relic decap, which was pretty huge. Now that the mech boy's here, or the big mech, now that the big mech's here, you can turn the tide. I don't find jet bikes satisfying, but it's kind of a necessary evil in order to survive. Pretty strong army right here. It's gonna be hard to take this out. So yeah, I'm just trying to get some kills while they're running away. I don't plan on doing a full fight with them. Yeah, every guard player decides to go for grenades, which ends up saving their lives. It makes it so I can't really do much. Sisters goes straight for Celestians, which is a pretty good idea. Try and decap the relic, so kind of a payback. Or caps this. Nice move for him. Me, I'm just scouting the map. These are pretty much throwaway units, so I can scout the map. I think the host yells at me for scouting the map, but you know, he's got throwaway units too, and he's not scouting. So yeah, putting some pressure. Yeah, this Necron with the slow micro gets double teamed. If it was just this, it was just the guard, I'm sure Necron would be fine. But because it's both, Necrons has a hard time with that. Necrons has a really hard time with Celestians. Here I get lucky and get a kill here. Now, I'm not sure which player is where. Like, I kill Space Marine here, but I don't know where he's at. So I'm just kind of guessing. And I think these are actually two different players. Nope, this is the same player. All the guard players spawn right next to each other, so it's kind of hard to tell. I tried putting this bike close to this squad, so it wouldn't shoot, but it shot anyways, so that sucks. Now, this guy here clearly knows his teammate is being attacked, and he's not doing a lot. Yeah, there's pretty much no way Necrons can survive this. They're giving it a solid go, though. They are getting kills. This is why I try to scout the map, because you never know. This is a pretty strong team. Guard and Sisters. Well, it's pretty funny. You got Guard and Sisters, Guard and Necron, Guard and Space Marines, and then you got Orcs. So I get pretty lucky here. I get a tech priest kill. I could have taken all this out. Now that I've seen this recording, I could have taken all this out, but it would have taken a while. I do end up taking these buildings out. See, I'm scouting the map, and now I know he's level 2. So I'm actually pretty behind. My economy is pretty nice. So yeah, I'm pretty behind on that. There's a Grey Knight fight over here. Pretty strong army. Grey Knight and a Librarian. It's pretty good. Yeah, the moment I scout someone else's base, that's when bad stuff happens. So, that sucks. And these Grey Knights go right through vehicles, so my vehicles aren't going to do a lot. Luckily, the host makes some knobs. Knobs do well against anything. Knobs are pretty expensive, though. I think knobs are actually more expensive than the Grey Knights. He doesn't go for the kill, which is annoying. I bet Space Marine has nothing. So every time he pulls back like this, it always annoys me. Kill Necron from the guard player. Necrons are getting kills, but he's getting no support at all from his teammate. Here I'm scouting the map again. I noticed the relic was taken. I think this relic isn't taken. So here I try to get the priest. Priest is pretty expensive. So if I get the priest, that'd be pretty huge. Couldn't get the priest, but I got him halfway. So that's pretty nice. So I got the priest halfway, and I killed one guardsman. Not a good trade. Space Marine going right for my vehicles. The host says I'm everywhere, and I get a compliment for it. Yeah, the host wants to play pure defense with orcs. Orcs do well with any playstyle, so really you can do anything with orcs and you usually win. So if he wants to play pure defense, that's fine. I just don't understand why you would host a game and then barely play it. That's what confuses me. It's weird that you would host a game and then just barely play it. Pretty good micro there. He must have microed that. Again, another throwaway unit. Again, he pulls back, which annoys me. We could have gotten some kills there. We could have killed Space Marine, I'm pretty sure. We could have killed Space Marine like an hour ago. But, you know, he keeps pulling back. Necron is not going to last much too longer. I don't know why you went up to level 2. Going level 2 isn't going to help. You know, you see sisters with anti-vehicle, so I'm not sure why you would go level 2. And this guard player is acting like this is his first match, but his micro is pretty good. His build order is kind of crap, but his micro is pretty decent. Pretty strong defense. Not much we can do. But yeah, pretty good base. This is the base I would build. Pretty good defense. He's acting like a new player, but I don't know. But yeah, this guy doesn't do anything for a while. Necron's pretty depressing. That's something you should do. You should build bases next to each other. That's a very strong thing to do. I told my partner to build banners and he never did. So that's kind of annoying. But we never got attacked, so that worked out. Necrons gets killed. Necrons really struggles against this, so I don't blame him. Necrons cannot. It's really hard for Necrons to win a 2v1. They can. And I would never do this. I would never do 3 basilisks. I would do just 1. So that's my thing. I would just do 1. The thing about 3 is they all hit the same target, and they can't really combo. Like if these 3 hit 1 squad, I don't think it combos. So really, you have 1 that's doing damage, and 2 that are kind of useless. Now, if they hit the building, they can combo, but it's rare, and it's not really worth it. So yeah, I would only build one. I wouldn't build two. That's kind of iffy. This guy really wants this relic. Pretty good air strafe. Triple priest. Triple priest is really hard for anyone to deal with. Celestians are healing for some reason. Pretty strong army. I feel like if you have an army this strong, you should just go for it instead of wasting time. Now I'm almost tier 3. I'm waiting for my partner to do something. Because my army is pretty good and his army is pretty good, but I'm just waiting for my partner to do anything. And I know everybody's got anti-vehicle, so I don't send my army forward. This guy keeps acting like he's gonna jump, but he never does. You could have taken everything out if he jumped. It would have been expensive, but he could have taken everything out. I decided to upgrade my listening posts because there's nothing much I can spend it on. Here Space Marine shows up, which I knew would happen. Anytime you see Space Marine in the lobby, this is exactly what happens. Yeah, voice crack. So here I just activate all my abilities, because why not? So yeah, I got Space Marines attacking me, and I got the Basilisks shooting me. It's pretty rough. I do get my level 3 unit out before my base gets destroyed. So that's pretty cool. And I think I accidentally built 2 Dark Foundries, because I just totally forgot about the first one. Even though I've been using it for like 10 minutes, I just totally forgot about it. See, the Orc guy is a pretty good player. This is pretty good micro. I don't have any anti-vehicle. So, I was going to make anti-vehicle after hitting tier 3. But, you know. Now I'm level 1 again. Yeah, we do end up repelling this attack. I lost like 4 buildings, but pretty good trade, honestly. I'm okay with this trade. I lost my level 3 HQ, but Space Marines lost everything, so I'm okay with that trade. And this is what I mean by triple Basilisk being kind of useless. I didn't see any of my units get hit by the Basilisk the whole time. So the triple Basilisk was kind of useless. Here's Guard just absolutely dominating the map. This is something that pretty much no one can get past. 17-minute Baneblade is pretty good. I feel like this guy could have won. I'm not sure exactly what happens to him, but I feel like this guy could have won. And this is what I mean by we could have killed Space Marine a while ago, but my partner decided to play defensive, and I didn't care. I didn't care if he played defensive or offensive. He can do whatever he wants. He's the host, you know. And defensive orcs can work. I just wish he put down mines or put down anything really. Or a boys' hut. Putting a boys' hut here would have been fine. You know, what is his base? This is actually a pretty strong base. Yeah, I would put more boys' huts. They're really cheap. There's no reason not to put boys' huts everywhere. So yeah, he activates invincibility, activate the can't move. Of course, the poison dart goes to the one guy who has commander armor. I almost killed the squad. If the poison dart would have hit anybody else, I think it would have killed the squad. Here I saw the laser beam and was like, it's either a sentinel or a baneblade. But I noticed the range was like this big, so I just knew it was a baneblade. Putting a baneblade here really cuts down our options. You kinda had to deal with it. Yeah, this guy acts new, but he knew about the priest on the... Yeah, this guy definitely isn't new. He knew about the priest, Oberon combo. Yeah, it's pretty strong. This is a very strong, army. I don't know how the assassin is getting these guys. The assassin is getting these guys, and he's got detectors everywhere. I don't think this army is good enough to fight Imperial Guard. I do like the Repentias though. But you should activate their ability. Their ability gives them like double speed. So yeah, my plan was basically vehicles into Warp Beast into more vehicles. Yeah, I feel like if you used their penchas correctly, you could have won that fight. Especially with the Confessor. You could have confessored everything.
We are witches.
Oh yeah, and I made a witch squad for the combat drugs. If you think flash kits do insane damage, I'm gonna give them the drugs and make it so they do more damage. So yeah, flash kits with increased damage. Now I kept telling him to send his tank busters up. Oh, was that Earthshake? Someone got Earthshaked. Yeah, I keep sending him to send his tank busters up because my mandrakes are super flashy, and you can notice them even when invisible. But these tank busters are pretty hard to notice. So I told him to send his tank busters up, and he never does. I kept telling my partner that we're gonna die soon because everybody's level 4. Because I actually bothered to scout, and he's not level 4. He's like level 2 or something. So yeah, everybody's level 4 but us. And this right here is basically unstoppable. There's pretty much nothing anybody can do to stop that. So this guard guy basically won. Yeah, guard is just everywhere. Really, any faction does well on this map, but these choke points are pretty strong with guard. And once guard takes the middle of the map, there's really nothing anybody can do to stop that. But yeah, I'm just waiting for Space Marine to just annihilate everybody. So yeah, I got my witches ready to go. I'm gonna pop the drug. They're gonna do like double damage for like 3 seconds. But yeah, my plan was vehicles into commanders, into level 4. That was basically my plan. Yeah, this one squad of witches can boost everyone here and give them double damage. So I usually in their detectors too. So I usually buy one squad of witches for the drug. They're not bad by themselves. They're not awful. But yeah, it's better. I think it's better to just have them in the middle and just wait. They're one of the few units in the game that can support anything, any faction. So that's pretty nice. So there's pretty much full power sisters going at it. No vehicles though. You should have at least one Pentium engine. And he's getting whirlwind from the looks of it. And yeah, he doesn't have the speed boost. Taking this out is pretty good, pretty important. These whirlwinds are no joke, so I'm not sure why he's just taking it. Yeah, his sister went from full health to half health. And that's probably them maxed out too. So these whirlwinds are no joke, and he's just letting himself get beaten up. And then he decides to run away, which I don't know why. Yeah, sisters could have annihilated everything, but you know. I'm guessing this guard guy is like me and just waiting for his partner to move in, and his partner decides not to. This is basically a perfect setup. I don't think anybody... Yeah, this is pretty much a perfect setup. I don't think anybody can beat that. Now there's a lot of talking going on. My host really wants me to take the relic, even though there's a bunch of stuff going on. I don't know what the concave means, unless he's talking about this. Looks like the Baneblade got stunned. Pretty nice fight overall. Oh, they stunned each other. Yeah, really at any moment they could have killed anybody. Anybody could have killed anybody, but they just chose not to. Like these sisters here could annihilate anyone. This orc guy is full power, he could annihilate anyone. They just chose not to. And once it gets too far into the game, there's a point where you can't really do anything. So you really gotta attack before it gets to that point where you can't do anything. And these whirlwind really is just screwing this guy up. I don't know. You should always send a vehicle first. Celestians are really hard to kill, but you should always send a vehicle first. And it's kind of depressing. His entire army gets killed by 3 vehicles. So that's pretty sad. Yeah, his entire army died to 3 vehicles. Nope, got a kill there. 2 kills. 4 kills. Hey. 4 kills of that. I'll take it. Yeah, don't forget your souls. You gotta get your souls going. I'll be able to cap this point, but I can't. I can't listening post it. And I think Space Marine shows up. Yeah. I watched this replay a little bit ago, but yeah, I think Space Marines show up. This is why I have a bunch of units right here at this corner, because I knew this would happen. Anytime you see Space Marine in your lobby, you have to deal with this. Sisters just recently lost everything, so yeah, I have 2,000 power, and I can just turret spam. Well, no, I can't because I'm Dark Eldar. But if I was anybody but Dark Eldar, I would just turret spam. Living Saint. Living Saint is a distraction unit. She doesn't actually do much damage. Terminator is just absolutely wrecking everything. Celestians aren't a big deal without the Confessor. They need a Confessor to do anything. Now he's got vehicles. Very slow on that. This Pentium engine can honestly wreck through this army. So that's a pretty bad decision. And he's not using the Living Saint ability either. The ability does like quite a bit of damage. I don't know exactly. Looks like the sister player is almost recovered. Yeah, I got 2 slag depots, I think, so I'm floating quite a bit. And the other players have more slag depots, so they must have way more resources than me. Yeah, these assault Terminators just annihilating everything. These Terminators are a huge pain. The Repentia squad was actually a good idea. You could have Repentia squad this. These planes are actually killing the Terminators, so pretty nice. But yeah, just a million turrets would have done the trick. A million turrets is always a good idea. Anyways, Sisters is gone, and the Imperial Guard guy, who had complete control of this area, decided to drop out. He didn't lose any units, he just decided to drop out. See, pretty good player, he noticed my mandrakes. So yeah, not a weak player by any means. I end up zapping the general. And pretty soon I'm going to combat Drug. So these orcs are going to do double damage. Which is pretty fun. There it is. I got 1 flash gets double damage. And I lost track of my other Wish squad. I have 2 Wish squads, but I lost track of the other one. And the Tank Busters got double damage too. And I got the Soulstorm. Here I thought we should really chase them down and just go in, because they lost quite a bit, but no. Oh, and Space Marine decides to take over the map. So you'll see the map get controlled by Space Marine. So yeah, it's 4 players. This guy never ever got attacked, so he got pretty lucky. Here I do the acid, but I missed by a hair. So that sucks. Instead of clicking right here, I ended up clicking over here. So I missed the acid by a hair. The acid would have killed the main blade for sure. Yeah, if you're a Dark Eldar player, try to be supportive, you know? Yeah, 2 Dreadnoughts plus a Whirlwind. It's pretty rough. I never decided to go down south because I thought it was pretty well guarded. And Dark Eldar sucks against turrets, even at full power. I used a grenade against Ogrins, so now he can't control the Ogrins. I'm surprised he's not like, oh, what's happening to my army? But he clearly knows. I don't know what this guy's deal was. He was like faking being a new player, which is weird. And yeah, Mandrake's trying to do stuff. I don't know what's detecting. Yeah, I really don't know what's detecting. Maybe it's scouts or something. And I'm probably just gonna fast forward it because it's really just us poking our heads out and then poking our heads back in. Here I scout the map because apparently I'm the only player who does that. Here I combat drug, and I was actually surprised the witches took out a whole squad of guardsmen in like a second, which I was like, whoa. I actually didn't know they could do that. So I was actually pretty surprised by that. Yeah, I sent my 2 vehicles out to scout because they're pretty expendable. So yeah, just full power Space Marines right here. And all my abilities are on cooldown, so I can't really help this guy. Yeah, I combat drugged everybody. I combat drugged the flash kids, but they're not shooting. So that sucks. Pretty good bomb. It only hit the tank though. So not the best bomb. I got the Archon in range stance. There's a big push over here. I'm still recovering. Dark Eldar, you can only have like 2 squads. So the moment I lose 2 squads, that's pretty much it. Dark Eldar sucks against artillery. So there's not much I can do there. Guard comes in. This is basically his whole army right here. So these orcs should be fine. Now orcs decide to go aggressive, which I don't know. Kind of confused on that. Oh, now he gave me banners and even upgraded them, so that's pretty nice of him. I decided to defend my base with mandrakes. Yeah, the upgraded banners should actually do a lot. I end up maxing out my listening posts because that's really important for this map. Yeah, he does have scouts. I knew it. I was pretty sure. That whirlwind is getting all the kills. But yeah, I haven't. All my abilities are on cooldown. No one bothered to kill my Archon, so my Archon's just going ham. He's not upgraded because I just forgot. I forgot to get the upgrades for him. But yeah, everybody forgot to kill him, so I'm going ham over here. I'm just now getting the armor upgrade, so I just totally forgot about it. So yeah, I got my Archon over here, and I'm trying to take out this tank, which I don't think happens. It gets pretty close. I almost killed the tank with 1 squad. Oh no, I do take it out. Oh, now my Archon dies. Yeah, so that was kind of a fail. It's hard to take out players on this map because they just, you know, as soon as you get an attack force going, you know, they recover. Yeah, this whirlwind is just the bane of our existence. I finally get a dark scythe out. I think that's the first dark scythe of the game. And these vehicles really are expendable, so I don't care what happens to them. Nice orc attack from over here. A guard should be distracted. So I think that was a poison dart explosion. Nope, I thought it was. Infinite boys is really hard to deal with. They just clog up the enemy turrets, and he's using the boys pretty well. So yeah, if he wasn't a defensive player, I think we could have won. Oh, drop my mouse. Drop my mouse. So yeah, two-prong attack. He put mines down, which is nice. I actually don't know if warp beasts beat Terminators, but the Terminators should be stunned by the teleport and these mines. So I actually don't know who wins that fight, but they should be stunned at the very least. Even with the invincibility, they should take a lot of damage. So yeah, this one squad of warp beasts was able to scare them off. And I was able to use those grenades to make it so the guardsman can't control his army, which is nice. A lot of anti-vehicle here, so it's pretty rough. See, I got rid of 2 squads, 1 grenade. So that's nice. I actually do get rid of the Baneblade, so we actually have a pretty good chance of winning right now. Now that the Baneblade's gone. His orcs aren't being controlled, so that sucks. These are set to, these Ravengers are set to anti-vehicle. So yeah, pretty rough. I think another dark scythe's gonna happen. Yeah, it looks like guard recovered. It looks like orcs can't destroy this. So that sucks. I ended up zapping, but he yeah, dark scythe I think. Kills half a squad. Yeah, I think oh, the zap actually killed the priest. So that's nice. See, there's another boys' hut there. Should have done that a while ago. Yeah, I think that's the end of it. That was our big push. As you can see, it wasn't our full army, but we just could not coordinate. We had a hard time coordinating an attack, so pretty rough. There's the homunculus explosion. That's what I was looking for. So yeah, pretty rough. I'm surprised my DS is still alive. And I think the orc guy gives up after this. Even though I'm pretty sure we waited like 30 minutes for this. And then he gives up after 1 attack. So yeah, kind of a disappointing disappointing match. Yeah, these Grey Knights should be taken out pretty soon. I wasn't really looking over here. My warp beast can't do anything without support. This is what I mean by you have to attack before it gets to a certain point. Because once it gets to a certain point, there's not much you can do. And this is what I mean by that. These orcs could like one-shot these Caskins with their low health. But you know, orcs are pretty hard to micro. So we were able to repel the Space Marines a couple times. So we did something that the sister player couldn't do. I actually don't know what's detecting me. Oh, there's a skull there. Yeah, the host drops out, which sucks. He was a pretty good player. He had all the skill in the world, but he just chose to wait till everybody was level 4. And here I actually branch out, which is nice. I used the weaker stun there. I thought for sure he was gonna run away, so I used the weaker stun here. I think these orcs are on autopilot. And Space Marines have complete mech control, so he's gonna be like a billionaire. And I'm pretty sure Imperial Guard can just put buildings anywhere on the map, so Imperial Guard can just never die. Imperial Guard will just put their buildings everywhere, so he'll just never die. Here's my acid. This time I actually hit the mark. But I think I'm getting stunned or something. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, I went in to do my assault and the host left. I actually do take back the middle, so I'm pretty proud of that. Space Marines are now where the orcs are. And here I was like, I'm not gonna play. I could take these, this warp beast could take these out, honestly. They do that much damage where these warp beasts could take these out. But I was like, I don't want to play anymore. So that's the first one. I recorded more of these, but I think that's gonna be it for today. So yeah, this got destroyed like a minute after I hit level 3, so that sucks. I think if that didn't happen, we might have won. It was hard to tell. I don't really like passive players, but orcs, it's really hard to beat orcs. You know, it's really hard to beat defensive orcs because they have every tool they have every tool you can think of. So it's pretty hard to beat. Dark Eldar is like a pure offense faction with no real defensive options. And orcs decided to go pure defense, so our playstyles didn't really match well. So yeah, I didn't take any players out. I don't think the orc guy took any players out, and this guy just never got touched. This guy must be the happiest dude in the world, because he just absolutely never got touched. And he's got a pretty good setup. You think after an hour he would have more HQs, but it's fine. If I were me, because I like mines, I would put mines in every one of these spaces. Just put mines everywhere. So yeah, this guy must have been happy. He must have saw all those players leave and must have been dancing. Yeah, pretty unfortunate that this guard player who had complete map control dropped out. His partner died, but he had so much power that he should have been fine. So that's kind of sucks. And yeah, with Dark Eldar, I really can't split my army because I can only have like four squads, so I can't really afford to split my army, and I can't really deal with this. So that's I think that's it. So I was only in like 2 fights, and Space Marine was in every fight. Let's see, I got 39,000 resources. Both of these players have 50, so that's pretty good. Yeah, I don't think the Pure Guard guy was new, even with his bad build order. Yeah, I think everybody did well. I don't think anybody was a new player. I think the Necron guy might have been new. I mean, going level 2 while you're under attack is just never a good idea, like ever. I don't think any faction can go level 2 and get away with it, except for maybe Eldar, because Eldar can just do whatever they want. So yeah, the Necron guy did get 12 kills. Killing Celestians is pretty hard, so I'll give him credit for that. You should have made Wraiths. Well, actually, I don't even think Wraiths would work because Celestians have really high melee damage. So I don't even know I don't know what to tell him. You could have Wraithed the Guardsman, maybe. I don't know. He was kind of in a jam. I don't know what to tell him. I don't think there's a way out of that situation. Yeah, so I got 235. Somehow the guard player got 400. I'm guessing just the Slugga boys. The Slugga boy spam. I'm guessing that's where he got the 400 at. So there you go. I thought I did well. I predicted the Space Marine guy would do his drop stuff, and he did, and I was able to repel it. So I think I did alright. So that's the first one. I got like 2 more to record. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys are still into this sort of stuff. This is a Warhammer channel, so hopefully you guys are still into this sort of stuff. Thanks for watching.